My Nobel Peace Prize. Um, I want to thank all of the great artists, authors, the music of Yes and Peter Gabriel, and just all the songs and artists that have guided me toward the answer. Um, the universe is perfect. There is a God, right? And I was just like the Count of Monte Cristo, running away from God for most of my adult life. That there's no such thing. And not that life is meaningless. I always believe that we're here for a reason, which is to love each other. But but more than that, there is a divine hand in the universe that loves you. God is you. Okay, is me. You want to look for God? Look in the mirror. You are a perfect copy of God, and you are beautiful and perfect. And God is light and love, the same energy that animates you. And I've talked about this in several videos that different cultures and religions recognize the deep reality that we're number one, all connected, that we are eternal, and that there is an energy force that animates us beyond the flesh and blood, what we perceive with our five senses. Actually, we have way more than five senses, but regardless, what we normally think of. And they call it prana, ki or chi. Tesla said it over a century ago. We are light. Light doesn't die, it doesn't age. You think God wants to punish you or destroy you? That's not how it works. We're here to learn, to grow, and to connect with everyone, and to love. And I redefined this concept of love. Not that it's such a new concept, but really draw the contrast between what we normally think of as love, which is possession and ownership. You're mine and I need you. I think that's a primitive version of love. We are evolving to a new state of consciousness where love is just recognizing our connection to other people. And no matter how great they make us feel, how much we might want to be with them, what supersedes that is this divine unconditional love that a parent has for their child, which is you want them to be happy and to be free. Um, so the unified theory is basically love and light. Um, we know this, that we evolved from stars. I mean, let that sink in and never forget it. For us to be here today, a star had to die, had to go supernova a long time ago. For all the heavy elements that make up everything that we see to be here in this reality. And since we are light, it's obvious when you understand any number of aspects of science um, that this is an illusion. It's a holographic universe. That we are in fact stars, and we're all stars. We're a universe unto ourselves. When you look at the stars in the sky, those are universes teeming with life. And my star is the sun, and your star you see as the sun is your star. There's infinite realities out there. So the only thing we're missing now, guys, is the ability to time travel, to make conscious contact with people we love, who we think have departed. And, you know, it's heaven on earth, guys. That's the prophecy, and that's how it works. And the universe isn't out to punish you. God isn't out to punish you. But you got to struggle a little bit. You got to get in the game. You got to get in the dance. You got to connect to people. You've got to get involved in the process of progress. You think Martin Luther King died? He didn't die. He transcended. It's just another dimension of space-time. And you'll get there too someday. We all take turns saving each other. Um, what else can I say about that? I think that religions all have a lot of truth in them. They're all trying to make sense of the confusing reality, and that's why a lot of the themes are similar, and yet there are differences. And we've got to remember that, again, reality is 100% created in our own mind. And there's a new singularity every time a child is conceived. You think of yourself as one thing, you are infinite. Every moment of space-time is real. So as much as you exist in this present moment, which is reality, you exist in 1990, 2005. There are copies of you in every star in the universe. You are your own God. You are your own universe. And to facilitate time travel, it should be very, actually simple. Understanding mathematics of calculus, that the world is rotating at a given speed, at a given axis. Archimedes' spiral. Um, why do these patterns keep repeating in nature? It's because it's a mathematical formula. Pi is an infinite number. And so your mission in life is to let go of your fear, to let go of your selfishness and your ego, and then transcend and recognize that you are part of everything. You will get there. Um, we are electromagnetic energy. We are light. And I think that every time you have those panic attacks and, oh, maybe you did some drugs or whatever, the point is you feel the universe crushing in on you. And you see yourself in every one and you're kind of outside of your head. You become robotic in a way. That's your evolution as an individual and as a star. As the star matures, it starts producing heavier and heavier elements until at some point it produces iron that will not break. And that's when you have revolution. And you go supernova, and all these elements start attracting like elements. And that's what we're in the process of right now, guys. We are transitioning, and where we're headed is world peace and prosperity, because there's no alternative. We have to recognize our connection to other people, and because the alternative is we have to tackle climate change. We have to tackle the balance of power. The universe is a perfect machine. Like I said, the only thing missing is for us to be able to consciously time travel. There is no paradox. Again, there are infinite realities out there. And I just hope to partner with the right people who can make this happen. Okay, going to sign off. I wish you well. Good day.